Burnout is truly on the rise. One research study I read showed that 63% of business owners have it. The good news is there are actionable, doable strategies that you can take right now that will help you address it, cope with it, recognize it, and move through it in a way that's more successful and happy. You might feel that you are in a state where you feel more burnt out. You might not even use that term, but you might feel more stressed, irritable. And what we're going to talk about here are strategies you can take so that you feel physically and emotionally calmer, so that you can address the challenges you're facing in a new way. The very first step is to start writing what's beneath how I'm feeling. Peel the onion. What is making me feel exhausted? And try to come up with the root causes. And then what you're going to do is take one tiny step to address that root cause. How can I change so that I can feel better and operate at a better level? I play tennis, and I was exhausted in one of my clinics, and my coach said, just give me 10% more. That was so life-changing. If you were to give yourself 10% more care, rest, relaxation, what would that look like? And obviously, when we give ourselves something, or if we're adding 10%, we've got to take away 10%. And that's where looking at where you're doing too much is going to be helpful. There is a behavior that I've coined called perfectionistic overfunctioning. Overfunctioning is doing more than healthy and necessary, trying to get an A+ in all of it. Small business owners need to understand you can't be everything. You can't be the assistant, the social media person, the accountant, and the strategist. You're not going to succeed. I challenge you to not be able to find something that represents 10% of your time that you can delegate or let go of. You have to say to yourself, I do want to feel better. And then that means you're stepping back just a little on the work that you're doing. So a third strategy, which can be difficult for business owners, is asking for help where you need it. The mere act of doing it, number one, admits to you, I think I need a little help, and that's an enormous revelation. Number two, just the act of discussing pops open new ideas, new revelations that you haven't had because you haven't allowed yourself to think, I need a new direction. When we get help, we see hope. We see that we can change things. The biggest surprise people have about burnout, it's that they have it. Highly functional people, whether they're leaders or they're running a business, they've come to see certain things about themselves that they're proud of, that I've thrived through difficult times, that I know how to handle difficult challenges. When they're faced with thinking that, I may not be feeling and doing my best, that's a shock to them. We're not always at the top of our game, and growth is going to be stopped if you don't recognize that.